up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, honey, to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel to get the notifications when I upload or premiere a video, and leave a comment to let me know that you stopped by. I know that this video is premiering at this time, and you leave a lot of your comments in the chat, which I love. Thank you. But if you'd like, once the video is over, to leave a comment about the stream in the comment section, that will help your girl out a lot. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video. Okay, so we are at Ace's acting coach. I've just put yay. He's so cute. How old is Ace? 6. Talking about he had peanut butter at the top of his mouth. He was like, okay, what is it again? So cute. Thought it was so cute. Candy just looking at him like, get it right. She said she practices with him, and it's really fun to practice. But yeah, you need some professionals. Yeah, we need some professionals. Let's get the professionals in. We know mama can do everything, but being an acting coach, I don't know. So shout out to Ace, and he's doing his acting thing. We love to see it. Marlo, she's on the FaceTime with her sister. They don't want to do anything, even with the man there. She's saying that the children needed structure. At Drew's house, she explains that she had an Achilles rupture and repair. I saw the stitches, so I now 90% believe, because the stitches could be fake. It's TV. So she said because she overcompensated on the one leg for the other Achilles rupture, that it actually wore down the other Achilles. So she had 12 stitches or 20 stitches or something like that. And so she's healing from that. She's laying on the couch. Ralph is around there. They had the chef there. That food, all that food on that plate. It looked good, but it was too much piled on top of each other. Can you just make it look like, I don't know, the presentation was a little funny for me, but whatever. I'm like, how do you know I want all this? Like, don't bring me a full ass plate. Well, how do you know I eat this? You know what I'm saying? That was weird to me. But anyway, you know, it's a performance every time Drew shows up, girl. What was the acting technique she says she uses in her scenes? Shereé and Sonia show up. I don't know what Shereé said, something about an olive branch. Sonia is sad about the whole thing about, you know, Drew not being, you know, able to participate in the activities or whatever. They were talking about the last dinner. She was like, yeah, so what happened at the last dinner, girl? Shereé says, everybody was shocked at the way that you came at Kenya. What's up, Kenya? Did you see the way they did it when they replayed it with their voices? What's up, Kenya? What's up? You got something to say? Girl, that was so weird. Anyway, we were all shocked. Well, I just felt the energy was off. She ate me up. I want them to show that. So that was what Candy was talking about. She said somebody called her and was like, girl, why did you let her eat me up like that? You asked for it. You want to be reprimanding people, fucking hall monitor. Everybody's behavior, you got to reprimand, especially Kenya's. You're the only one to pull Kenya to the side for some. Oh, Kenya, you didn't do this, and you didn't do that, and you didn't do the. Girl, shut up. Shut up. So she said, well, yeah, Kenya said that she felt a way about Ross being aggressive. Of course, Shereé had to straighten it out. I didn't think he was aggressive. You know, girl, any man will do. He wasn't aggressive. You know. So she said, Kenya wish she had a man to stand up for her. So I'm not sure. Are you throwing the same man that you told us wouldn't help you with your first pregnancy? So that's the reason why you don't want to have a baby by him? Is that the same man you throwing in Kenya's face? Because she already had one like that. She already had one, Mark Daly. Like Ross, he didn't help Kenya. Can you imagine? You got a husband who act like Kenya's ex-husband. You don't want to help, but you're going to throw that same man Y'all are really, I don't know, like if somebody else threw a man in somebody's face, y'all gonna have to stop throwing dicks. Really, you really have to stop throwing dicks. Cause you be throwing dicks that don't nobody really want. You think because he's there that's it. He just needs to be a man. This needs to be a person with a penis standing next to you. It don't matter. The same man you threw in her face is the same man. She wish she had a man. Girl, y'all really, that's what stood out for me. She was like, I'm gonna call her right now. She called Kenya. Kenya answered the phone. Is everything okay? Well, I was just sitting here with Shereé, and Shereé told me that you said that my husband was berating a group of people. Now, I do not remember Kenya saying berating. They didn't show us that. If she did say it, she said aggressive, and they replayed that. And she was like, I don't know if that's not the definition of aggressive to you. Somebody standing up and doing all that. Of course, Shereé, any man will do. No, I didn't think it was aggressive. She was like, "Cat got your tongue now?" I was like, "Ooh, why? What is that about?" I would have hung up. I wouldn't have even said anything. I would have just hung up the phone. Yeah, the cat got my tongue and this dial tone too. Click. Girl, why are you calling me? I'm asleep. I'm gonna have to wake up and call you back, girl. Just keep his name out your mouth. That really upset me. She was like, okay, Sonia, like, we're gonna have to talk about this. I need to wake up first. She did sound like she was asleep. She was taking a nap, honey. With that beauty, baby. She's to get her beauty sleep. Come on, Miss Kenya Moore. She gotta get her beauty sleep, girl. And you wanna call her talking about cat got your tongue. At least I got a man. Ross, the same nigga that didn't help you when you was pregnant. That's the reason why you don't want to have another baby with the motherfucker. That nigga. Oh, okay. She said, bye, bitch. She had already hung up the phone. You wouldn't dare. Anyways, they're doing a model casting call on the down low. Because Shereé don't want nobody to know because she really don't give a fuck about this shit. Don't call anybody that you really have to pay. Because she don't want to do this shit no way. That's it. That's the bottom fucking line. I'm so tired of her. She was really aggravating me last night. Like, really aggravating me. Well, we preferred, I didn't want to tell anybody. Kenya came in. You see how she gave her a warning. Yeah, my girl's a little shady. Yeah, she going to be shady towards you. It's not towards the person helping you. It's shade towards you. You unfinished ass woman. Everything. I am so annoyed with Shereé. Like, it is so annoying. And you know what? And, more power to you if you actually buy something from her. Samples from all over the fucking globe, coming from Alaska. She's gonna say she spent $1 million. I don't know if she was exaggerating because when Kenya brought it up at the party later, she acted like she didn't say that. I've already spent $1 million on samples. You're a fucking fool if you have. And these clothes better be worth a lot of money if you spent $1 million on samples. And then you're going to have the damn little outfits inside of this fucking Michael special fucking invitation with the little pieces of clothes in there. And they looking like you spending all the money on the invitations. Girl, where are the fucking samples? That shit is aggravating to me. And I was aggravated just the way Kenya was aggravated. Well, Shereé wanted it to be, she didn't want anybody to know. Kenya said, how come you didn't tell me? I would have had all kind of people down here. You're doing a casting call. They didn't have to say who it was for or anything. People are going to come say it's for a Bravo show. That's it. And when they see us, that's it. That's it. But we're doing a casting call. And that's it.
Just like the hundreds of auditions that we always see.
Kenya.
I'm just saying.
But we wanted to keep it under wraps. Girl, we wanted to keep it under wraps. She said, you just seemed a lot overwhelmed. Kenya was asking the woman to face the runway a certain way. The woman was telling her, this is the way I do it. Kenya said, well, I don't understand. We do these things all the time. Why is, like, what are you doing? It's almost as though people want it more than she wants it for herself because she really doesn't want it. She really doesn't want it. It is a joke now. Jokes by Shereé. It is a joke. It is a joke. And that's why everybody's frustrated because everybody wants it to happen for her more then she wants it to happen for herself. She wanted the model started coming in. Oh, when she said, Kenya said, you need some real models to Shereé. The woman said, well, you need some real model budget. So you coming for Kenya. Kenya don't have shit to do with this. You could be mad at Kenya all you want. This is Shereé's project. This is a woman coming in trying to help her. You throwing shots at her and hitting Shereé at the same time. Poo poo. Shereé was like, oh, what she say? What kind of models do you need? What's that? She was like, $250 an hour. I don't know what she said. But the girl was like, yeah, we can get some models from a modeling agency here in Atlanta. The models were 5'4" and 5'5". I was like, girl, what is this? So they made an announcement, but I don't know what they had. They had some guys come in. One of the models I think Kenya liked for herself, right? She was like, put your number on the back of this, on the back of your headshot or whatever, your picture. She said, no, my assistant has the numbers. Kenya said, put the number on the back of the thing so it doesn't get lost, so we don't lose nothing. Like, first of all, I don't know what industry this woman has worked in, but the person's name, you're not going to be looking at a picture and be like, who is this again? Their name needs to be on there and their information needs to be on there. Why are you keeping their information separate? Kenya was like, put your number on the back of there. Well, do whatever makes her feel better. She said, yeah, I'm feeling better too. Ooh, confetti. She was like, girl, what you mad at me for? You need to be mad at the person that you're helping. Not me. I'm trying to make sure this shit is top notch. And it doesn't seem like Shereé wants it to be top notch. This looks like your first time. That's what Kenya told her. It seemed like it. How are you having like, I don't know, whatever. Kenya was annoyed. I think she was, again, more annoyed with Shereé. The annoyance is with Shereé's lack of enthusiasm, lack of like motivation. It's like, girl, what do you want this or not? And why don't you say you don't want this? This was a way for Shereé to get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, get some money, because she might be running out of money because Tyrone, when she called him Lyrone, I scream. Lyrone, he's out the loop, pulling stunts and shows. That's why she be over. Let me shut up. I'm gonna say that's why she be over there with Simon and them. Let me shut up. Anyways, Ralph is taking pictures for his book that don't nobody know shit about. I find that very like I don't know. I feel like what's his name? Ralph is a type of person that I'm just gonna do anything to make a quick buck. That's what I feel like he does, because I thought Ralph worked in like IT. I thought Ralph was the type, the gadgets dude that had all the gadgets all over the house and spying all over everybody. I haven't forgotten that. I haven't forgotten that woman came on this show and said this man has video cameras in every inch of this house. And when you was looking for him when he went to Tampa, he was probably looking at you the whole time while you was looking for him, taking him a plate of dinner, and he had left. I also remember that Ralph and Drew, or it was actually Ralph, had some type of music for children, like lullabies or some shit that they can play when they go off to sleep. And now he's writing a book on step parents, when it's really like, are you like a step parent? Are you just married to this woman with kids? Like, are you really a step parent? Like, girl, I don't know. And then the thing with him not wanting to adopt the son, she tells her, oh, I already told my mom, you just said you didn't want to adopt the son. He says he wants to give the son, Josiah, he wants to give him the opportunity to ask to be adopted. He wants it to put it on him. I invited his biological father to come see him practice. The biological father said he wants to be involved. He wants to be more supportive and more present. So maybe later, if Josiah says, I want you to adopt me. But once again, I'm not going to even say nothing about it. Anyways, I want to respect his decisions. Marlo and her nephews. Marlo says one of the nephews came back and said that he realizes they needed structure. I don't believe that. She gave them a cell phone, flip phone. She took their cell phones, their smartphones away from them and gave them flip phones. She asked them, how did it feel being back? And she said, I guess, I don't know if her apartment was not the cleanest apartment. But they were like, if, what he said, she said, I wanted you to be humble. So I don't know if she sent them over there so they could literally be in an uncomfortable situation with her sister and all her kids and a man there and still not obey rules and structure, not taking their medicine. I don't know what they take medicine for, not washing their clothes, even though she did have a man there. So I don't know. She said, I wanted you to be humble. So they're going to have a party, a surprise party for Kenya and Marlo. They're going to do their birthday party over again. Drew and Shereé agreed to split the party. Shereé's balance comes out to $13.50. I'm not sure why you hired a DJ for 8 people and just didn't put on fucking Spotify or Apple Music and let it run. I don't know why you would spend $500 on a DJ. Like, that seemed crazy. But also, did you know that the invoice was from Ralph Pittman? It said Palf Pittman, Palph Pittman. I'm not sure what you needed a DJ for $500 for 8 people. That's the one. That's the thing. That's the expense. And I didn't see it on the invoice, but that's the expense that stood out to me because it didn't make sense. The balloons made sense. Food makes sense. The DJ doesn't make sense. Shereé, I saw Shereé and Drew going back and forth on Twitter last night, throwing niggas in each other's faces. At least I have a man. You don't have a man. You throwing Ralph in somebody's face? Ralph? Really? That's how I know. That is the one reason why I can't connect to a lot of women, because y'all do like dumb shit. Like, that shit is dumb as fuck. I be wanting to call you all kind of fucking names for doing shit like that, because the shit is dumb. It is dumb. Your nigga is not the greatest nigga, my nigga. And you cannot throw your nigga in somebody's face. He's fucking whack. You're stupid for doing that. But they know amongst each other how much men are valued amongst them. That's why they do it. There's no way. No way. Ross threw, that's what I'm saying. When I said that, it happened twice, but I'm talking about that Twitter exchange between Drew and Shereé. Oh, I be wanting to call y'all all kind of names, and then I don't want, well, you're a black woman and you've been through that shit too, so you should have a little more. I don't have no grace for a bitch who throws a nigga in another woman's face and the nigga is trash. You throwing trash in my face? You throwing trash bags in my face, bitch? You throwing your trash in my face. I should be offended because you're throwing your trash in my face. What trash are you talking about? Your husband, girl. You threw Ross in Kenya's face and Drew threw Ralph in Shereé's face. That shit is dumb as hell to me. Shereé gets a call because she done outsourced some shit to California. She doesn't have any pieces, and there's a lot of things that are still incomplete. Girl, ain't no way. Oh, his little thing broke. The little lawnmower broke. They put it on the back of the truck. They put it on the thing. They're gonna tow it away. You hear them? The women are arriving. They're talking about Shereé's issues. There's some stuff stuck in Alaska. Candy said, "You just say that you just playing." She's like, "No, I'm for real." Candy said, "You need to think harder about your excuses that you're gonna have. You got shit in California, Alaska. Like, girl, I don't know. Maybe Shereé's just trying to find the cheapest way to do something again because she doesn't really have the heart to do it. Her heart is not in it. The same way you hiring a bunch of models under 5'7" shows me that you don't really want to pay anybody. You don't want to really pay the money that it actually takes while you're wearing a $7,000 sweater. Thanks, Kenya, for letting us know how much that Louis Vuitton sweater cost. $7,000. But you up here trying to scrounge for your line. That's why we know, like, more power to y'all. If she comes out with a line of clothes and y'all buy it, and you wearing it and just falls off because it ain't put together right, that's gonna be on y'all. That's gonna be on y'all. Kenya and Marlo arrive at the same time. Kenya walks in and closes the door behind Marlo. Oh well, bitch, I don't fucking like you. And that's just it. You can open the door. You got some hands, some big hands too. Open the door, girl. Well, you see when she came in, she was like, yeah, I figured it was open because Kenya just came in. Yeah, and I closed the door behind you. Look, this looks great. Everything looks great. Share a party with someone. I don't want to share a party with someone who has the brain of a gnat. Marlo says she's speechless. Her cousin, Kenya's cousin Shay was there, and Marlo's god sister and goddaughter were there. Marlo, I love Marlo, and Marlo is, I love Marlo. She's like a big mother and a big mama, and I be telling Marlo, don't fight with Kenya. Cheers to Kenya and Marlo. So cheers to them. King said, I've always said I liked Marlo from the very beginning. But where I am in my life, I had been giving people too many chances. And Marlo wants to know why we fell out again. Girl, roll the tape. You're rude. You've been calling me a liar this whole time. You didn't believe that I was sick and I didn't come to the thing. I told you I was sick. They showed Kenya with that crazy ass wig on. I told you I was sick. So I'm just going to take a step back from the relationship. Well, Kenya, you hurt me in so many ways. It just cut deep. So they showed all the time Kenya was coming for Marlo. You got a square reader between your legs. Who wants to be proud of being a call girl? What she tell her? All the stuff they show, right? Then they had then they started turning up, and that's when Drew's mother comes over and says a prayer. Then they want to play this shady game, which was really didn't make any sense. But it was dumb. It was dumb. It's called Below the Belt. I was having secondhand embarrassment. They asked the question, what would you do if somebody was talking about your husband or something like that when they stuck up for you? Kenya sitting there like, girl, whatever. She was like, you wish you had a man like that. The same man, like that is what I would say. The same man you told us you don't want to have another baby with because he wasn't helpful to you. Is that the man you're throwing in my face? I want to be clear. Is there another man we don't know about who is top tier that you could actually throw in my face and I feel bad? Because damn, she got a good man, Savannah. But you threw this nigga in my face? Oh, try again. Absolutely not. These invites with the little clothes. How many people are coming? She said 100 people. Marla said, hey, well, how many looks? You got 100 people coming, and how many looks do you have, girl? She is scamming y'all. Anyways, Kenya stands up and said, a fashion show with no fashions. How dreadful. Shout out to Dwight. You just want to have a party at this point. The fashion show will go on. Girl, she said, I went to her model call and it was a disaster. You said you had $1 million. She said, where did the $1 million go? That's what she said. She was like, I didn't say I spent $1 million. She said, yes, you did. She was like, no, I didn't. You heard wrong. Well, you didn't hear right. Shereé is so quick. Like right here. This to the neck. Right there. You get on my nerves. You are so aggravating. You are so aggravating. You are so phony. And I will always remember that somebody got in my comments and said something about Shereé, but based it on being from where she's from in Cleveland and how the women in Cleveland act. And I've never said it because I don't like for people to come around and say, oh, you're from Los Angeles, so women from Los Angeles act like this. But I don't even remember how, it was a long, long time ago. I don't know what it is. She said something about women in Cleveland acting like they have more than they have. But that's all. I don't think it's a Cleveland thing. I think it's all over. I think it's all over for you to be like, acting like you have more than you have. Shereé is a bitch. You really sat up there and thought you were going to get 7 figures from Bob Whitfield while he's sitting up in court sweating with a little button-up shirt, titties swinging, sweating, sticking his tongue out at you, and you had Phaedra Parks represent you. You try to figure out the cheapest way to do something, and then but you spend money on your fucking clothes. That's what Kenya said. That's why you got on a sweater for $7,000. But everything else, she didn't pay for that sweater. She ain't paying. If she did pay for it, it's a fake card. Shereé is a scammer. I don't care what y'all say. She's scamming everybody. There's no, girl, look at her boyfriend, Tyrone. Shereé is only spending money on her fashion. Shereé meets up with Apollo. Apollo's not cute to me. The beard, the hair together, it doesn't go. I think he would actually look better if he cut the hair down and kept the beard. But the hair with the beard, it don't go to me. And, you know, he's aging like salad in a bag, too. He's buff. You know, some of the people like buff niggas like that. That looks crazy to me. But, yeah. And he's going to model for her. Like I said, she tries to figure out the cheapest way she can do stuff. Shereé is whack to me. She's so whack to me. Oh, God, she's so whack. But on Twitter, Shereé and whatchamacallit were going back and forth. Hold on, let me go to the Peach Report. Shout out to the Peach Report. I think they posted it this morning. Yeah, here they go. Shereé says to Drew, "Girl, stop you," because Drew said the moment you realized I wasn't getting my money. They show a picture of her and the scene, the clip from the show. The moment I realized I wasn't getting my money, Shereé responds, "You were paid $1,000 to do the small get together, and anything over is on you. I'm not buying friendships, RHOA. So you wanted a cheap party like your cheap joggers? Girl, bye. Just like them cheap ass wigs you were wearing last season." Drew says, "I'ma sit this right here," and she just shows all of these pictures of Shereé's ugly wig moments. Shereé goes, "Bad hair days and bad wigs are two totally different things. I don't wear cheap wigs. Nothing cheap about go naked hair. Now you just a cheap ass hater. Girl, you know that hair from last season was not go naked. Ditzy ass can't remember them horrible wigs she had on. How would you know? You wasn't there." She said, "Girl," what she said? "Girl, the world knows. When I came back, I didn't know who you were, but was told that you had cheap ass wigs, bad makeup, and wore fake clothes. I'm glad you were able to rent real designer pieces now. I'm so glad the world gave you attention since you aren't receiving it at home. That's not one of my issues, but at least I have a husband. At least, at the very least of what I have a husband. At the very least, I have a husband." Ooh, that's so musty to me. That is so musty. It stinks. Yeah, you do. One that humiliates you, degrades you, makes you look stupid, makes you look weak, and disappears on you. Girl, Shereé, you can't say nothing because that's what Tyrone did to you. Made you look stupid, made you look weak, and just appeared. He disappeared on your ass, right? That's what I'm saying. Ladies, when you're fighting with another woman, when you throwing niggas in each other's faces, you look foolish. You look dumb. The same thing you threw at Drew, you could say it about yourself. But y'all are fighting, right? "You have been really invested into my husband all season, but you need to worry about your new storyline, fake Martell Hope TV personality." That was the end of the episode, child. I said I wanted to read that. I do not like Shereé. I do not like Drew. I don't have a dog in the fight, honey. Fight on. Pull each other's wigs, shift it a little bit, whatever y'all need to do. But that's all I got to say about that. Let me know. Y'all need to stop throwing dicks in the face. Sonya, she gonna tear your ass up again at the reunion. I wonder if she did. They already had the reunion. I didn't hear Andy ask the people for questions. Did y'all submit your questions? Anyways, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Please don't forget to like the video.